This is a walkthrough video of the unit study mapping spreadsheet. I use this spreadsheet to plan my homeschool year with unit study mapping. I will drop my ideas into the bank as they come to me, and I will map the units across the calendar, and then I'll watch the whole school year come together. To start, here on the top left, you are going to see the calendar. This will display the current month. So right now it's May, and then highlighted in yellow will display today's date. So today is May 15. And then here you are going to change if you want your calendar to start on a Sunday or on a Monday. I like to do Mondays. On this block right here, I can see all of my May units. So everything that I have planned for May and the date that it's starting, the units that I'm doing on the start date, and then here is the block of the unit. And then here I have a little progress bar so I can see what units I have completed already. Down here, and this is where I'm going to map the entire year. I'm going to drop my unit study ideas in here. All I have to do is select a subject from the drop down. And here's where all the subjects are that fit the drop down. If you want to add or remove subjects, that's totally up to you. You can use this column right here however you want. And then back here, you're going to select the subject, and then here you're going to type what it is. So for reading, we're going to do Charlotte's Web, and then we do some Magic Tree House series, and so forth and so on. And then on the right side over here, you will see all of the units. You can plan up to 102 units in your school year. Each unit block, you are going to assign the unit study, and then you are going to select your start date and your end date for this unit. And then here will show the duration, the subject, how much percent it has been completed, the number of topics that you have, so the topics go in here, and how many topics you have completed. When the week comes, it will display over here. So let's see, let's grab May unit. So here we had a lemonade stand unit, and on this unit I was doing counting the coins and the bills, adding prices together, subtract to give change, multiply total sales, calculate profit for this lemonade stand. So that was the lesson for this unit, and it was a math lesson. I could have a different one over here if I wanted to. So for example, if I want to add, eventually I want to teach them how to start your own business, for example, and I could use a lemonade stand as the subject. The only difference that I would do, I would come here and maybe do, I don't have it here, but I would add, for example, entrepreneurship 101. And then here I can go and select entrepreneurship, and then I can do lemonade stand again. So you don't want to repeat the names because here it will assign the units that you already have in there. So you just have to make it distinct. So we can do something like start a lemonade stand business. So that would be a different lesson. And then after you populated all of your ideas in the unit study ideas bank, you're going to come over here to the block and you're going to assign it. Let's say next I want to do the creative story writing. I have a series of studies, of unit studies that I want to do with the boys, and I added them all in here. I have story writing. I just broke it down into smaller chunks because I don't like to do this huge unit study. It overwhelms me. So I do everything in small blocks. But if you have a giant unit study, it will last you. So you have a start date here of May, and then let's say you're going to end this unit study in, I don't know, August. So you can have a longer unit study. That's totally up to you, however you want to assign your unit studies. Let's go ahead and assign the creative writing. I'm going to do the creating strong characters first. That's going to be my first unit. Then I'm going to add the topics. What am I going to be talking about inside of this unit? I'm just come over here. I'm just going to paste what I am covering in this curriculum. Hero versus villain, characters, personality traits, strength and weaknesses, backstory, goals, and fears. You can see here that after I assigned a unit block for this unit study, now I can see here that it has been assigned to unit 10, and it shows 0% because I have not started this yet. I'm starting next Monday. One thing that you can do in here, because this has 102 unit blocks, it gets very long and there's a lot of scrolling that you would have to do. I added a script in here that will automate. Once you click in here, it will take you to this unit study already. To update the link, you can see here these ones have link and this one doesn't have a link yet, so you can just click update links. It will run a script, and then this window will pop up. You're going to have to authorize the script to run. This is a Google Sheets backend sort of thing. You will see this big warning, this big red warning, and it will tell you to go back to safety. Don't click this button or the script's not going to work, and you're not going to be able to link your unit studies in there. Just click advanced, and then you're going to click here, go to untitled project. It will say unsafe, but that's totally, don't be spooked about that. This is just Google Sheets saying that the app hasn't been verified by Google because it wasn't created by them. Just scroll and you're going to continue. You're going to give them access. After you've done that, you're going to click here again, the button to update the links. After you click to create the jump link, you're going to see here that now there is a link in here and it will send you. So if you are here on unit 1 and then you click this link, it will jump to your unit 10, to the unit that is linked over here. You don't have to use the jump links. I like to use it just because there's a lot of scrolling. This just makes my life easier. And then here, once that start date comes and you complete your study, you just click over here and then you will see that the percentage of completion will update. Here it shows you that you have 5 topics. So these are 5 things, like 5 curriculum coverage inside, and that it says that you have completed 2. You can use this link if you have everything of your unit study inside of a folder online, say in your Google Drive or a website or something. You can add the link in here, or you can also add individual links to each page over here. Maybe you have a YouTube resource for this, and maybe you have a worksheet saved somewhere. So you can just double click in here, and you feel free. This is free for you to use as you see fit. You can use emojis. So let's say video. So I can link, then to link something, you can just click over here and insert link, or select the emoji and then Control or Command K. It will open this. So you just enter, say, youtube.com. Oh, it doesn't have to be all caps. Say you have worksheets, right? So I like using emojis for everything. So you can put something like this, and then you're gonna link worksheets.com, right? Whatever, you put a direct link to your worksheet. You get the idea, and you can repeat this to all of your units. If you want to remove a link, you can just click over here to remove it, and then you can change to add another YouTube video or something. Or if you don't want anything, you just delete, so you know that there is nothing in here and this is somewhere else. You can use this space there. I didn't merge the cells on purpose, so you can use this space as you wish. So say you're using a book for a curriculum, and then you can just enter, I don't know, The Good and the Beautiful. That's a popular curriculum for homeschoolers. And then you can enter page 32, for example, right? Use this space as you wish. This is to make your life easier, so all your resources are in one place. And then last but not least, if you have a co-parent, or if you're doing this with a co-op and you want to share this spreadsheet, just click over here, share, and then you can share. You can either add the people in here, or you can have anyone with the link be editor or be a viewer, and they can make a copy of the spreadsheet. If you add them here, you can give them editor rights. That way your spreadsheet's not open to everybody. It's not everybody that can edit. Only this person over here can be the editor. And then you click share. Once you click share, you're gonna have you can just grab the link over here. You can copy the link and share that with the other person.